Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing us how to cut this one shoulder bubble. So I'm gonna head to cut my fabric into to place my fabric into two. My fabric is folded into two this way. So I'll be working with measurement. My shoulder measurement is 15 inches. My shoulder measurement is 15 inches. My bust measurement is 35. My hip measurement is 38 inches. My half length is 17 and a half. So at the upper part, I'm going to just draw a line to start as my margin line. I'm working with just 2 yards of fabric for this particular style. So I'm going to get my full measurement here. Like I said, it's a one shoulder dress, right? But I need my shoulder to shoulder measurement. I'm going to put in my full shoulder to shoulder measurement here, and that's 15 inches. Because I'm cutting both my front and back together. So I'll place my 15 inches all the way down. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my half length. Before getting my half length, I'm going to put 0.5 inches here for my joining allowance to join the front and back together. So I'll be using 0.5 inches. So now I'll get my half length. 17 and a half. I'll also get my hip line at the full length of my dress. I'll go ahead and get a straight line. Now on this part, I'm supposed to leave 1 inches here because I want there to be a seam on this side. So I'm just going to mark out 1 inches on this side all the way down. That 1 inches is a seam allowance on this side for me. And I'll remeasure my shoulder measurement again. So I'm going to remeasure 15 inches again because I already removed that 1 inch. So next I'm going to get is my armhole or my chest line. My chest line is 8.5, but for this tutorial purpose it's going to be a bubu. So I'm going to be using 10 inches. So from here, this line, I'll measure 10 inches all the way down. And it's 10 inches. Now this 10 inches is for this side. While on this side this side is going to be one shoulder, right? So I'm going to use my normal measurement, my normal armhole measurement. My normal armhole measurement is 8.5, but I'll be using 8 inches or even 7.5 inches so that it can cover my body properly. I'll use 7.5. This is why I want my one hand to stop at. So now on this part, I'm going to divide my shoulder measurements into two. So what I have here is 15. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. This is 7.5. Now for my 7.5, I'm going to get my neck. That's 6 by 6, 3 inches on both sides. So from this point, from here, this is my neck. If I'm to get my neck on a full like this. So because I want my, I'm going to, like I said initially, I'm making a one shoulder bubu. So this is supposed to come this way for my one hand, right? But I want mine to come fuller on this part. So instead of three, this is the middle of my back. Instead of three, I'm going to mark out 1 inches here, then go in further like this. So this is my round neck. This is the middle of my neck. 3 inches on both sides. So from here, instead of using this part, I want it to come inwards towards my neck more. I came in by 1 inches and I came down here. And like I said here, for my shoulder to chest line, instead of using 10 inches like I use, this 10 inches is for this other side of the boobu, the hand that will be out. This side is just the hand is one hand because I want my armpits to be covered properly. That's why I'm using 7.5 inches. It should be 8 inches. I just use 7.5 because of I'm going to still turn the armhole either with bias or a facing, right? So now next thing, I'm going to get my bust measurement. My bust measurement is 35 inches. Remember I left 1 inches here. This is a joining. So 35 inches from this point. I'm going to measure 35 inches divided by 2. This measure is going to be divided by 2. So divided by 2 is going to give me 17 and a half. 17 and a half. So my waist is 29. Well, since it's going to be, it's more like a boo. It's not going to be as, I don't mind to be big, so it's going to be a bit fitted a bit. So my waist, instead of going in, I'm going to just, my waist is 29. I'm going to add extra 1.5 inches for ease, or 1 inches for ease. Plus, oh my bad. So like I said, divide into 2. I'm dividing by 4. My waist is 29 plus 1 inches for ease. So this is what I have here. Now my hip. Now my hip is 38 inches. Obviously, I'm not going to use 38 inches. I'll be using up to maybe 44 or something. Divided by 2, please. So this divided by 2, 38. Okay, instead of using 44, I'm going to use up to 41. So it's going to come in like this. So you're just going to come all the way straight down this way. All the way down. This is what the shape is going to have. Now, something you should notice this. Normally, I'm actually even supposed to mark this in front because in the front, I'm going to be sewing this line down. So what I will just do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut. I hope you can see. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one shoulder, right? So here, Don't worry. I will do a voiceover after. I'll do a voiceover. The sound is joining. That is joining the sound of this. What I'm saying. So I'm cutting open this side of the dress all the way down. So now this is what we have at the end of the day. Right. So next thing, once I want to join now, I'm going to join this side inward. Then use the bias to turn this. I'm going to join my shoulder all the way. I'm going to join my shoulder all the way to this point. And then this I've marked in front, I'm going to mark it. This I've marked at the back. I'm going to sew. So use bias to turn here. Sew here inward. Sew here inside. It's the 1 inches we initially left. Alright. Then on this part, I'll join here together all the way. Then turn it. So I'll do that off camera and let you see. Okay guys, so I am done joining. At the end of the day, this is what we have. This is what we have. This is it. One shoulder, yes, bust, waist, hip, all the way straight down. This is the side. Now for this side, you can decide to make yours dramatic by adding feathers. I know there are different kind of feathers in the market. There is ostrich feathers, there is peacock feathers, and the likes like that. So you can add feathers all around yours. You can also, if you don't want to use feathers, you can also use um fringe. You can add fringe to the edge of this, to the one side of this part. And if you don't even want to use fringe, you can also go ahead as using ruffles by adding net. I wanted to use net, but I was unable to get the exact color of this fabric around. So this is what we have at the end of the day. So I'm going to press this properly, and that's all for that. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to, you can see why I marked. I bust my wrist, my hip. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I'm putting on post notification for to get notified for when I post new videos. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.